All right, we told you earlier in the show, Shedeur Sanders got a speeding ticket for driving over 100 miles an hour. Longtime Browns beat reporter Tony Grossi was asked about that.
I'm sure they'll have a meeting with him and hear his side and explain you got to take care of yourself and you got to make right decisions and let this be a learning experience for you so that nothing worse than this happens. So, and listen, it's not the end of the world. It's disappointing, I'm sure, to the Browns and to Coach Prime. I mean, 101 is excessive speed.
Yes.
But again, he'll learn from it, I'm sure.
And again, young guy, don't want to kill him for it, Jacob, but yeah, I mean, that's lucky something didn't happen. Nothing good. The old, and again, I am the son of a Cleveland cop. The old saying was, nothing good happens after 2 o'clock. Nothing good happens over 75 miles an hour. Nothing.
Yeah, no. You just think what happens at 101 miles an hour if a tire blows. Yeah, you're lucky that that's all it was just getting pulled over for it. And then Mary Kay had reported that this was actually the second speeding ticket he's had in 2 weeks. And so I'm kind of there with where Tony Grossi is, where I'm like, yeah, I don't necessarily think it's the end of the world because nothing happened. It could have. I mean, a third of traffic fatalities last year in Ohio were because were results of speeding. So like that, there is a very there's a world where that turns out a lot worse than what it was. So I'm not going to completely condemn the kid for it in this situation. I do think the Browns will talk to him. They'll have a conversation. I'm like, get him a driver. Like if that's what the problem is, he can't stop speeding, something of that nature, just to have that conversation. I don't think it's the end of the world, but now that it's happened a couple of times in a couple of weeks, it is starting to build a little bit of a pattern that kind of goes back to some of the maturity concerns that we had about him going into the draft. I don't like seeing this especially in the dead period when it's supposed to be just put your head down and work. And now this is popping up quarterbacks for off the field stuff. And it's just, I'm exhausted of quarterbacks off the field stuff being the conversations we've got to have. So I hope that this is the last something like this happens and that, he gets his head on straight and but it does concern me to an extent that 101 miles an hour, man, like, because I some people told me like, oh, everybody speeds. Everybody doesn't go 101 miles an hour like that. That is incredibly dangerous and reckless. And you can be arrested for reckless op doing that. So he's kind of lucky that didn't happen. So hopefully this is that and it doesn't happen again.